Hey guys, it's Jess, and I'm here with my 37-week pregnancy update. So I am currently 37 weeks and 5 days pregnant, and it's rough. I've been so slow at everything. Just walking in general takes like an extra 2 seconds a step. I've been having lots of pressure, especially today. I had a lot very bad sciatic pain that went all the way from the right side of my lower back all the way down my leg, as well as some pressure pretty low today. I had a couple contractions, but nothing that was really timeable or consistent. And then that was today, but on Monday was having pretty good contractions. They were lasting about 40 to 45 seconds, but they weren't in a consistent, timely manner. So nothing happened there. I had my 37-week appointment yesterday on Thursday, and I only gained a half a pound, so I'm only up 16 pounds this entire pregnancy. My blood pressure was fine. The baby's heart rate was a little lower than normal. Usually she runs around 155, and she was running at 145, which they're not worried about. I got my results for my Group B strep test, and they were positive, so I will be getting antibiotics once I go into labor and into the hospital. They did not check me. I was hoping they were going to. I figured after the contractions and all the pressure on Monday that I was probably dilated. They checked me at 36 weeks, and I wasn't dilated at all. I was kind of hoping I was, or to at least see how far I was dilated, but they don't do that. They only do it at your Group B strep swab, and then they do it from 38 weeks on. So I go to the doctor on Tuesday, so hopefully if I don't have her by then, which I have a feeling I'm going to, then I will get checked on Tuesday. I don't think my feeling is symptomental, if that's a word, symptom wise. I mean, I am having had a lot of pressure and back pain today, but I just, knowing me, it's supposed to be 70 degrees Sunday and Monday, and with my luck, I'm going to go in labor, and it's going to be the nicest time so far of the year, and I'm going to be stuck in a hospital room, which is fine, but that's just how my luck goes. So I really am hoping to have her this weekend. Next week's my last week of work, and I just really, really, really don't want to have to work. I mean, even if I have to lose 2 weeks at the end of July going back to work from having her sooner, I will. So yeah, next week's my last week of work. I just really don't want to go. I'm just over it. And I'm back to opening, so I'm at work by 6:30 in the morning every morning, and I close this week, and I have to be to work till 9, and it was just nice to get up slowly and get everything done, as opposed to getting up at 4:40 in the morning and getting dressed and getting the kids ready and out of the house by 6. It's just too much. I've been having a really hard time sitting today. It's very hard to get in a comfortable position, or she just feels like she's so low that it just hurts to sit. I walked around Target on my break just to I shouldn't say walked. I waddled around Target just to get moving. I've been doing a lot of squats, deep sit squats. If I'm doing something at work, instead of sitting on the floor, I've been trying to squat to try and push her down some more. I've been drinking the red raspberry leaf tea every day. I have it every morning. Sometimes I've had it twice, a couple of times. So I've been taking that. Obviously, sex is also a good way to thin the cervix, but it's so uncomfortable. Other than that, that's what we've been trying to do for trying to induce labor. Because I think everybody else is just about done with me being pregnant as much as I am. I mean, I don't complain a lot, but it's just time for her to come. We haven't really gotten any further on the name front. So hopefully that discussion happens sooner than later. I don't want to, be driving to the hospital and we're trying to come up with a name for her. The kids are ready. Everything is ready in the house except for I have to put the car seat in the car. But other than that, everything else is set up and just like cleaning up the house. Again, I do it every weekend and somehow throughout the week, it just gets a mess again. So the house is basically set. We're just waiting for her to make her arrival. I'm excited for the fact to bring her home and have her home and, have her in our arms. But after going through labor twice already, I'm just kind of like dreading that. I'm hoping it's a pretty quick labor. I think my biggest thing is, actually making it to the hospital. I don't want to like have her in the backseat of the car or in an ambulance or anything like that. So that's my biggest thing is like just getting to the hospital. Clothes don't fit. I've retired from wearing jeans. I'm not wearing jeans anymore. I wear leggings, dresses, anything I can just to be comfortable. One thing that hasn't happened yet is my boobs have not leaked at all. They never did with my other two. I'm assuming they will once she's born. Like that will trigger. I didn't nurse with my other two, so I just let my milk dry up. So I'm hoping I can get further along or even be able to nurse. Like that's kind of in the back of my mind. Like I hope it works. Guess I can do a belly shot now. So here she is. Really, really low. This morning I was like walking into work and I just realized there's such a gap like right here. But hopefully sooner than later. And here she is from the front. Like I said, super, super low, super round. But yeah, all of her kicking, it's weird. I talked to my doctor and she said, is she moving? I said, yes, she's moving. But it's weird because I can see her moving, but I don't really necessarily feel her moving. And they said that's because of just how low she is and being as far along as I am, that's pretty normal. I can somewhat, like, if I feel real low, I could feel, like, her head. But we will see. So that's my 37-week update. Hopefully, I'm praying, I'm crossing my fingers, hoping that this will be the last update video, and hoping that the next video will be like a birth story or introducing our baby girl. But if that doesn't happen between now and 39 weeks, look out for a 39-week pregnancy update. And so, as always, thanks for watching. Hit the like button down below. Subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching. Bye.